Hello trainers, Ganeto here, and today we're having the best dragon Pokemon in the entire Ultra League, Kommo-o in action. We're gonna pair it up with the safe switch Drapion, not on his shadow form, not with a perfect IV for Ultra League, but with a 15-15-15 non-excel Drapion as a safe switch, because I do not have the resources and I have this Drapion for the Ultra League Premier Classic ready to go. So I said one day, why not? Let's give it a shot, let's see what I'm missing all those days that I'm not using it, and I'm expecting to power up an Excel version sometime in the future. So we're gonna see that Pokemon, the Drapion, as a safe switch, Talonflame as a closer because this Pokemon is pretty amazing currently and I have it with full Excels from its community day, and of course the Kommo-o, the star of the team, up in front, and let's see how this team can go against the entire Ultra League meta. Starting off trainers, and we're gonna see Kommo-o against the Talonflame, a pretty cool lead for us, and we're gonna see the switch out to the Trevenant. We're gonna farm up more Dragon Tails than usual before switching because I'm pretty sure they cannot reach the Shadow Ball that easy, and of course we got Drapion at the back, which is absolutely a monster against any ghost type on the meta of Ultra League since it can wall it down pretty easily. We're gonna see now the crunch after we reach to that 100 energy, and here comes out the crunch, down goes Trevenant, and I'm expecting the Talonflame to return. I make the mistake here to go for the Sludge Bomb instead of the crunch. I remember this play and then was like, what did I just do? And here comes the Sludge Bomb, look at that, and now we cannot reach to the crunch. With crunch we should have been able to unleash at least two, which could have been much better for the shield scenario, but anyways we're gonna go in now with the Kommo-o after they get so much energy from that farm down to our Pokemon, the Drapion. We're gonna block the Brave Bird, they're gonna bring Wall Rain, we're gonna take out their shield with that amazing shield bait with Dragon Claw, and now we're gonna see Talonflame charging up to its flame charge against the Wall Rain. We're gonna see the shield from them, and right now I'm feeling that I'm just gonna take this move. This is not gonna be the end of the world for me because I have so much energy on my Kommo-o, and if I can play this correctly I can for sure destroy them down. I'm expecting the switch at some point. Here it is, a Talonflame. We have the Dragon Claw ready to go. Down goes a nice chunk out of this Talonflame, fainting it down, and the close combat is ready to go to the Wall Rain, grabbing the first victory for this video. Into the next one now against a Shadow Dragonite up on the lead, and this is kind of a tough situation because I have to go ahead and seal the first one, and one thing that I did not know at that point is that you can easily farm down if you sealed one, so no reason at all to go for the CMP since Kommo-o is always gonna lose at CMP since Dragonite has an amazing attack stat. I didn't know that, so we're gonna see the mistake. From now on, gonna switch out to my safe switch Drapion after my Kommo-o gonna faint out this Dragonite because I want to see what they have at the back, and here it is trainers, and a Escavalier. Things are looking finally good for my team. Now I can go here for the crunch, dealing some nice neutral damage to this Escavalier, and we have one more crunch ready to go. Gonna take the shield out of them, and because we're getting super close to one more, we're seeing now the move the Driller gonna connect to our Drapion. Talonflame is gonna come in, and this is why I prefer Talonflame as a closer over any other Pokemon in the meta. Perhaps Swampert could be another closer for this team, but I think Talonflame is absolutely amazing. It can farm down that Steel type, and after that we can go ahead and bring the Holy Flames to this Wall Rain. However, I decided to go ahead and farm down with my Kommo-o for some really nice revenge because dragons are getting destroyed by the Ice Age. So we're gonna see now a Mandibuzz into the next one up on the lead, which is kinda controversial if it is gonna be a good or bad lead because since it runs Snarl we should be fine, but still those air slashes are gonna be those RLAs, excuse me, are gonna be extremely good on the offensive part. So we absolutely took two RLAs without spending a shield, and right now I'm gonna unleash the close combat on the Mandibuzz, and at the last second they're gonna be able to unleash a move, meaning that we still have to use a shield, maintaining that shield advantage. Gonna try and go here for the Dragon Claw, but after that debuff with the close combat I think that we cannot do it. They're gonna switch out to the Escavalier, and things are looking pretty cool for us. They're gonna bail out of the fight, and a nice victory will be for our team. Into the next one now against an Obstagoon up on the lead, pretty neutral for my Pokemon here, but on the end of the game we're gonna take this victory anyways. So we're gonna charge up so much on energy. Gonna go now with the Dragon Claw, and Swampert is one of the Pokemons that we do not want to see with our backline, but Kommo-o can really handle the Swampert matchup. Gonna predict correctly the moves here, but I have to block right now the Hydro Cannon here because that could have easily been something like a Sludge Wave or an Earthquake, and with that I did not have the time to cope with. So I'm just gonna face off this Swampert with my Kommo-o till the end. Down it goes, and now Cresselia is gonna come into play. I'm gonna charge up to a close combat rate and then bring my Drapion over here into the fight, because I know that with a double Sludge Bomb perhaps I have a chance against this obstacle to feint it down or force a shield at some point, because on Ultra League everything is a little bit bulkier, and not only this obstacle can take the hits but also my Drapion. However, we're gonna get hit by a pure Hyper Beam here, absolutely devastating for my Pokemon, but still now we can go in with our Talonflame here and start farming down the energy. They have the Cresselia, meaning that now we're gonna take this move whatever it is, and right after that we're just gonna go with double Brave Bird to finish them off. So here comes the Brave Bird. Are they gonna take it, trainers? And boom! Oh my goodness, they are not, and we have now the time to go for the Flame Charge. No reason at all to go for another Brave Bird at this amount of HP, and we're just gonna try and shield here, finish them off with that Flame Charge of ours. However, they are gonna reach to a move. Can we survive? Yes we can, even with the debuffs, and we are already there to the next charge attack, finishing off Cresselia and granting a very nice win. Hopping into the next one with Alolan Mag up on the lead, and Kommo-o really has this matchup if it is played correctly, because you have to go for that extra Dragon Tail all the time and then go for the Dragon Claws. However, they're gonna hit us with a heavy hitting Sludge Wave here and gonna absorb the move on the Sylveon. What a crazy play by the opponent, but still we have the upper hand here, since Talonflame now can come in and we still have some energy on our Kommo-o for the end game. So we will try to go ahead and shield here, and I believe we can farm down right after, because with that attack boost from the first Flame Charge we are able to farm down the Sylveon. They come back with a Mag, and right now we're gonna unleash the first Flame Charge. They are gonna take it, preserving those two shields for the end game. Perhaps it's gonna be a double charm team, but it is gonna be a Typhlosion at the back, passing through that second Incinerate. Flame Charge is not gonna connect, but it is gonna take out the shield, and I'm gonna go for the switch to my Kommo-o here. They are still not firing up, charging up some more energy. Here comes now the first Blast Burn, down goes my Dragon type, but still I have two Pokemon at the back ready to go. They have to throw here a Blast Burn. This is gonna do so much damage to my Pokemon, but still not enough for them to farm it down with a couple of Incinerates, meaning that now a Sludge Bomb is gonna do so much damage at them, and they are forced to throw a move here. But at this point my Talonflame is already at the move. Here comes a Brave Bird to finish off the other Fire type, and Talonflame reclaims the throne of the best Fire type on Ultra League. Into the next one now against this Greedent up on the lead. Pretty neutral for us, pretty neutral for them. I just have to go for the Dragon Claw, and I have to assume that if they see that it does less than 40%, like 1/3, perhaps they can take the second Dragon Claw. Look at how little damage it does, and if I can go here for the close combat, perhaps I can have the upper hand. So let's see if this can happen. So here comes the close combat, and boom, trainers, down goes Greedent. What a crazy play. They have a Deoxys at the back, and I'm just gonna switch out immediately out to my Drapion, being the safe switch of the team, and we're gonna take this Psycho Boost. Are you kidding me? We have now double Sludge Bomb for the Charmer, and things are looking pretty well for us. So this team in particular is gonna be extremely weak to a Fairy type, but not to Sylveon. The Fairy type that it is gonna be pretty weak, it is gonna be the Tapu Fini. So I can hear you already screaming out there, how about Tapu Fini, what are you doing? And guess what, we're gonna see a Tapu Fini lead in a while, and we're gonna see how we we turn around that lead. So we're gonna see a Psyshock here coming through. We have to start blocking, so here it is. We have the Brave Bird ready to go, and I'm expecting them to go down to the next Brave Bird. However, I decide to catch the move to the Kommo-o. Absolutely amazing, and also they get debuffed, which is gonna be super good for us. And right now I'm just gonna go ahead, use a Flame Charge, undercharge it as well, and we can safely farm down. With this strategy, we can have one whole Flame Charge or a Brave Bird, okay, for that Sylveon with no shields, and we're gonna get this easy victory, which is not easy. Well played to my opponent, that was an amazing match. Into the next one now against the Kommo-o mirror, and one thing that I learned before with the Dragonite, I'm just gonna go ahead and completely farm down after we sealed once. This is gonna happen right now. Down goes their Kommo-o, and we're gonna see now the next Pokemon coming in while we have the seal disadvantage. We see that Psychic type, so I'm just gonna bail out to my Drapion, and this is looking pretty cool for us because now with the Drapion mirror, I'm just gonna go ahead and spam those crunches, hoping for that crunch debuff to the opponent while we're not getting hit by that crunch debuff. So this is gonna be kind of an RNG thing, but still we can see how this will unfold. They are Shadow, we are not, so things are kinda even. They have the Aqua Tail though, which is gonna charge up fairly faster and gonna deal neutral damage while we deal not very effective. So here comes now my Dragon Claw from my Pokemon, and because they were debuffed, we're absolutely able to destroy them down. They still have the shield, not gonna block. Here comes the Cresselia, and we're gonna answer back with the Drapion. What I want to do here is to absorb their energy and then go in with the Talonflame, and at this point I think the outcome is already settled. We're just gonna take everything that this Pokemon can throw at us. No future sight, so that means that they have only Grassland and Moonblast. We have to go here for the big moves, the Brave Birds. They're gonna take it, absolutely amazing, and I'm pretty sure I can take one more move before fainting. Even with a debuff, we passed through that Incinerate. They had energy on the Drapion, so good thing that we did not block at all the Cresselia. We have to go for the Flame Charge and hopefully one more. Yes, we can, trainers. Talonflame being the beast of the fire types in the Open Ultra League, finishing off that Cresselia for the end of the battle. Into the next one now against another Dragon type with Draco Breath, this time from the Giratina, and we have our Kommo-o being a total beast against this Pokemon as well. We are fairly faster on reaching the moves for some reason, so here comes now the Dragon Claw, and we can win the CMP race to the next one. So here comes the second Dragon Claw. Are they gonna double block? Yes, they are, trainers, and we will try to catch on the Drapion successfully, of course. So now we can go ahead and destroy them down. Cobalion comes in, and one thing that I do not like about the new meta is gonna be the the new Swords of Justice, which are gonna be 3 new Pokemon, Virizion or something like that, Terrakion and Cobalion, whatever that Pokemon is, because it is a lion but it is not. I don't know what is happening, and we're just gonna be able now to get destroyed down from that Cobalion because they have an amazing moveset with Stone Edge and Sacred Sword. We're gonna farm them down with our Talonflame and eventually throw a Flame Charge to finish them off. We are gonna catch the move, and now they have a Scan Tank at the back. We have to go here for that Brave Bird and hopefully outspeed the Giratina to a move because we are severely damaged here. We have to take this Pokemon out. Look at that, trainers, and we can absolutely destroy them down with that final second Brave Bird, and perhaps that was a CMP as well, so that was a very good play. Into the next one against the most horrible lead scenario to a Sylveon, but we have 2 Pokemon at the back that can handle this Pokemon pretty much effectively. We're gonna see now the Swampert come in, and what I want to do here is to rely either on my Talonflame to sweep the match, or just go ahead and try and win this matchup against this Swampert with my Drapion. That way I can have the lead scenario flipped around, and my Kommo-o will never face that Sylveon, or at least that's the plan. So here comes now the crunch. We're gonna take 2 of those shields out, and we are super close to one more crunch. We're gonna see another shield from my part. This is gonna be extremely good here. Another crunch, gonna finish off the Swampert, and we totally flipped around the match. And with a really bad IV Drapion, to be honest, for the Open Ultra League. Now this Samurott will have to face my Kommo-o, and Talonflame is gonna be over that Sylveon, and we're gonna be on a very good spot overall. Even Megahorn will not be enough to finish us off since it is resisted, and we're gonna take this amazing victory, trainers. The next one and the final one against the Tapu Fini, here it is, and this is gonna be the worst case scenario. Okay, Sylveon can be dealt with the backline, but Tapu Fini cannot. So I'm just gonna charge up almost to 100 energy, gonna throw here the Dragon Claw, because I'm not gonna do anything else here. I'm just gonna sacrifice my Pokemon. Down goes my Kommo-o, and this is the only way you can play this matchup. So we're gonna go now with the Drapion, and we're gonna see that Drapion is gonna do one Sludge Bomb and finish off Tapu Fini, so they have to block, and they're gonna come back with that Scrafty. So Power Up Punch is not gonna hurt at all, not gonna block or anything, and now we'll go in with my Talonflame. So Talonflame is gonna have a pretty cool matchup against any fighter because Brave Bird is such a huge move, and I'm gonna charge up to 100 energy once again with my Pokemons, and Brave Bird is gonna connect to take out this Scrafty. They're gonna come back with a Tapu Fini, and they have to respect the damage. Are they gonna do? And they're not gonna respect the damage. So we're gonna see the Verizon coming in. We have the Sludge Bomb ready to go, but still this is Ultra League and everything is kinda bulkier. They cannot accept the fact that they're gonna lose, of course, because they can survive the Sludge Bomb with this, but still we're gonna be able to reach to another Sludge Bomb and grab this victory for us. So that's all, trainers. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked today's video against any possible lead scenario, bad and good on Open Ultra League, and I hope to see you all, trainers, into the next one. But before you go, leave a like before you go, subscribe to the channel before you go, and now you can go out of the channel since you have done all those things. Farewell to you, trainers, and as always, stay safe, trainers. Choo choo choo.